Now only I'm recording, doesn't matter. That video is already been posted online for you all. Okay. Now tell me, how will you manage this question? Yeah.
सर मैंने कहा जैसे ये 21st सेंचुरी में
21st century. Good. Continue.
कि लड़कियां हर हर फील्ड में आगे हैं, जैसे लोको पायलट से लेके
हाँ
सेल्फ
जी।
हेल्प ग्रुप में हर कोई लड़की, जैसे लड़कियां हर जगह फील्ड में काम कर रहे हैं, तो ये मेरे लिए कोई न्यू, कोई अलग नहीं हूँ कि मुझे अकेले ही लड़की होके काम करना पड़ेगा। जैसे हमारा मिनी पे मैडम है, एमडी है एलआईसी में, वो भी वो भी इतने सारे काम करके एलआईसी के एमडी है, बहुत सारे डीओ है, वो लड़कियां भी हैं, तो वो अपना काम कर सकते हैं, तो मैं भी ये काम कर सकती हूँ।
No. But the only important point you have to mention is that I am confident, I can manage it. I have had experience of going around in the night time also freely. And after
मतलब मैंने
joining as ADO, if there is need for meeting somebody new in a new place, if possible, I will go along with the agent with whom I have the confidence. So I will not be going alone. I will go only with the agent. So that should not be a
ओके
problem for me. ठीक है?
ओके सर।
Yeah. Rishabh, can you read this now?
Yes,
Risk
sir.
is, yeah.
Risk is the potential of loss, an undesirable outcome, however, not necessarily so, resulting from a given action, activity, and or inaction. The notion implies that a choice having an influence on the outcome sometimes exists or existed. Potential losses themselves may also be called risks. Any human endeavor carries some risk, but some are much riskier than others.
Yeah.
Peril is,
For example, the recent train accident,
yes, sir.
nobody could have anticipated. Different versions are there. And it seems that the station master himself has done it wrongly, something like that. But doesn't matter. It is a risk that happens. Continue. Number 2.
Peril is defined as the cause of loss. Thus, if a house burns because of a fire, the peril or cause of loss is the fire. Some common perils that result in the loss or destruction of property include fire, cyclone, storm, landslide, lightning, earthquakes, theft, and burglary. Factors which may influence the outcome are referred to as hazards. Hazard can be physical or moral. Physical
More.
hazard, moral. Physical hazard relates to the physical characteristics of the risk, such as nature of construction of a building, security protection at a shop or factory, or the proximity of houses to a river bank. Moral hazard. Moral hazard concerns the human aspects which may influence the outcome. Moral hazard is dishonesty or character defects in an individual that increase the chance of loss.
Yeah, for
Moral
example,
hazard.
in some companies or some banks, the employee himself may be cheating. For example, the famous thing is Punjab National Bank, Nirav Modi case, where the scale 3 officer himself colluded with the DGM of the bank, and both of them cheated the bank, resulting in loss of over 13,000 crores or so rupees. Continue. Moral
Moral
hazard.
hazard. This usually refers to the attitude of the insured person. Moral hazard is defined as carelessness of or indifference to a loss because of the existence of insurance.
Because
With
I have taken insurance, I do not mind about fire being spread into my home and all that. Or you are aware of it, still you are not trying to take steps to extinguish the fire. So those are known as moral hazard. Continue.
with regards insuitability, there are basically two categories of risk: speculative or dynamic risk. A speculative or dynamic risk is a situation in which either profit or loss is possible. Examples of speculative risk are betting on a horse race, investigating in stocks, bonds, and real estate. Pure or static risk. Pure or static risk is a situation in which there are only possibilities
No,
or
your
no
internet is not all right.
as
Sorry, your internet is not all right. Stop. Rishabh, stop. Rishabh, stop. Yeah, next, who can read? Whose internet is good? Come on, because this will be, yeah.
Sir, I cannot.
fundamental risk.
This Sweta, come on, read Sweta. You read from, I think, Morel Azad over number 4 point. With regards insurability, please read.
There are basically two categories of risk: a speculative or dynamic risk. Speculative dynamic risk is a situation in which either profit or loss is possible. Examples of speculative risk are betting on a horse race, investing in stocks or bonds, and real estate.
Mhm.
Pure or static risk. Pure or static risk is a situation in which there are only the possibilities of loss or no loss as opposed to loss or profit with speculative risk. With speculative risk.
Mm.
5.
Please-
Fundamental risk.
Please keep the mic near your mouth and speak loudly.
Fundamental risk affects the entire economy or large number of people or groups within the economy, while on the other hand, particular risks are risks that affect only individuals and not the entire community. Examples of fundamental risks are high inflation, unemployment, war, and natural disasters such as earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes, and floods. And examples of particular risks are burglary, theft, auto accident, dwelling fires.
Continue. 6.
Subjective risk is defined as uncertainty based on person's mental condition or state of mind, while objective risk is defined as the relative variation of actual loss and expected loss.
7.
7.1 are risks connected with losses caused by the irregular action of nature or by the misbehavior of human beings, while dynamic risks are risks associated with a changing economy.
Continue. 8.
The risk management process ensures that an organization identifies and understands the risks to which it is exposed. Management also guarantees that the organization creates and implements an effective plan to prevent losses or reduce the impact of a loss occurring.
Yeah, very
9.
good. Now, next, anybody else would like to read? Come on. Anybody else?
Yes,
Karth?
sir. I am
Yeah. Who is that? Suman.
Suman,
Yes. Suman, try. Suman, try. Risk management.
Risk management comprises of mainly three steps: risk analysis, risk identification, risk assessment, risk planning, and risk controlling.
Yeah.
Insurance and
Sorry. Insurance and reinsurance.
Insurance and reinsurance are both forms of financial protection which are used to guard against the risk of losses. Losses are guarded against by transferring the risk to another party through the payment of an insurance premium as an incentive for bearing the risk. Insurance and reinsurance are similar in concept, even though they are quite different to each other in terms of how they are used.
Suman, what is the degree you have studied?
BTEC,
BTech.
mechanical engineering,
Mechanical in Tamil medium or English medium?
English medium,
Which college did you study?
Bomma Institute of Technology at Khammam district from Telangana.
Telangana. Very good. Very good. Continue. Lesson roundup. Number 1 point. Beside.
Beside the valid above essential of valid contract, insurance contracts are subjected to additional principles like principles of utmost good faith, principle of insurable interest, principle of indemnity, principle of subrogation, principle of contribution, principle of proximity clause, principle of loss of inviolation.
Please read again, like you read this alone. Like principle of
Like principle of utmost good faith, principle of insurable interest, principle of indemnity, principle of subrogation, principle of contribution, principle of proximity cause, principle of loss of inviolation.
Definitely there will be one of these things will be asked in an interview. Please be ready with brief answers for this either in English or Hindi or in your language. You must be able to tell what is principle of subrogation, what is principle of contribution, like that. Continue. I think it is all given in one book, Insurance Basics. There is a book. Continue. According to the principle of
According to the principle of utmost good faith, the insurance contract must be signed by both parties, that is, insured and insured.
Insurer.
Insurer and insured in an absolute good faith or belief or trust. The principle of insurable interest states that the person getting insured must have insurable interest in the object of insurance. A person has an insurable interest when the physical existence of the insured object gives him some gain, but non-existence will give him a loss. In simple words, the insured person must suffer from some financial loss by the damage of the insured object. The indemnity means security, protection, and compensation.
1 minute, 1 minute. Hold on. Yeah, the power tag was not connected. So we were reading about principle of insurable interest. Anybody from Tamil Nadu? Can you please tell me what is principle of insurable interest in English or Tamil? What is principle of insurable interest? Tell me with some example. Tell me with some example. Karthikeyan, சொல்ல முடியுமா?
But no, sir, I don't know about it.
You don't
Sir,
know.
Monica Sen.
Monica Sen, சொல்லுமா?
Sir, insurable interest is one of the principle of insurance. Insurable interest means a person must have the interest on what he insures. For example, if he insures for a car, he has an interest on his car. For his family, he has an interest, so he can insure for his family also.
Family members, like
Family, okay.
Like his spouse or son or daughter.
Yes,
Or
sir.
in the case of car, it must be that he is owner of the car, or the car has been hypothecated to him, charged to him. That is how you have to say. Tamil la sollu paakalam. Tamil la varuma varada.
கொஞ்சம் சிரமம் சார்.
If you are not able to tell, no problem.
வார்த்தைகள் தேர்வே வராது சார். கொஞ்சம் பிராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுங்க.
பரவாயில்லை.
I have practiced in English, that's why.
No problem. Good. Next, you read from 4. Indemnity means.
Okay, sir. Indemnity means security, protection, and compensation given against damage, loss, or injury. According to the principle of indemnity, an insurance contract is signed only for getting protection against unpredicted financial losses arising due to future uncertainties.
Yeah, indemnity. Say 1 minute. In the case of a life insurance, the LIC or the insurance company is indemnifying the insured, that in case death happens, the insurance company will give the nominee the loss money covered by the insurance policy. Continue. According to the principle of.
According to the principle of obligation, when the insured is compensated for the losses due to damage to his insured property, then the ownership right of such property shifts to the insurer.
This is normally in the case of say car and all that, where the insurance company pays for the damages, and if it cannot be reused, then the insurance company has full interest over it, and it can sell it and raise money out of that. Continue, number 5.
Sir, principle
Yeah.
of subrogation is only sir. Principle of subrogation.
No, your internet is totally bad. Your internet is not at all coming correctly. You please come out of your house, sit under the, say some cell phone tower so that you get good signal. Without, or you must have a Wi-Fi connection, then only you can talk. Otherwise, see, if you record now with this bad
Audible
thing,
now?
now tell me. Tell me,
Shall
tell
I
me.
read? Sir?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
No, no, no,
According
he was
to
the,
principle of contribution.
no. Yeah, no, I think Monica was reading. Monica, you read
Yes.
which point, number 5 or 4? 5.
Subrogation.
Subrogation,
6.
5. Now you have to go for 6. Continue.
According to the principle of contribution, the insured can claim the compensation only to the extent of actual loss, either from all insurers or from any one insurer. If one insurer pays full compensation, then that insurer can claim proportionate claim from other insurers.
For example, one property itself has been insured with more than one insurance company.
One insurance
Then,
company.
yeah, then the total loss will be shared among the insurance companies. Yeah, continue. Number 7.
Principle of cause of approximation, or in simple English words, the principle of proximate cause, nearest cause, means when a loss is caused by more than one causes, the approximate or the nearest or the closest cost should be taken in consideration to decide the liability of the insurer.
For example, a property has been insured for burglary insurance only, but the damage has happened due to fire, then they will not be held responsible, because the flood, only if the flood comes, they will be held responsible. Continue, number 8.
There are two major differences between insurance and guarantees. One difference is that insurance is direct agreement between insurance provider and the policyholder, while a guarantee involves an indirect agreement between a beneficiary and a third party, along with the primary agreement between the principal and beneficiary.
So guarantee means what will happen? A bank will be issuing guarantee on behalf of its customer A, favoring C. A is to perform certain contracts, and if he is not doing it fully to the satisfaction of C, then bank will pay the money for that loss. That is guarantee. Whereas insurance is only that the insured person is taking policy with the insurance company, and only two parties are there. There is no third party involved here. Number 9.
The second difference between insurance and guarantee is that insurance policy calculations are based on underwriting and possible loss, while a guarantee is focused strictly on performance or non-performance.
Yeah, continue. Number 10.
The principle of insurable interest distinguishes insurance from a wagering contract.
Wagering.
Insurable interest.
Yeah.
Wagering contract. Insurable interest is the interest which one has in the safety or preservation. Okay. Preservation of the subject matter of insurance.
Preservation means what? Keeping it safe.
Yes.
Padhagakar, correct. Preservation of the subject matter of insurance. Where
insurable interest is not present in insurance contracts, it becomes a wagering contract and is therefore void.
Void means not valid. Void
Okay.
means not valid. Continue, 11.
Where there has been non-disclosure of material facts, whether innocent or fraudulent, sometimes called concealment, the contract is voidable at the option of the insurer.
Please read again, 11.
Where there has been non-disclosure of material facts, whether innocent or fraudulent, sometimes called concealment, the contract is voidable at the option of the insurer.
Yeah, especially in the case of life insurance policies and all. Say that age has been given wrongly to gain premium, then or there has been some illness and that has not been revealed properly. So that is concealed, that is not revealed. Then the insurance policy will not be valid or it is voidable. Next, number 12.
Moral hazard is a situation in which one agent decides on how much risk to take, while another agent bears the negative consequences of risky choices.
Yeah. Next one, number 1.
Lessons round. A contract of insurance is an agreement whereby one party called the insurer undertakes in return for an agreed consideration called the premium to pay the other party, namely the insured, a sum of money or its equivalent in kind upon the occurrence of a specified event resulting in a loss to him. An insurance agreement should satisfy all essential of valid agreement.
Yeah. All. What is the stamp duty for agreement in Tamil Nadu now? Any idea? I think normally we take it on 100 rupees, but maybe I'm not sure. In other states, what is the stamp duty? Anybody from Maharashtra? Anybody from West Bengal? What is the stamp duty for agreement? Please check it up. From, say, when you visit nearby LIC office or say bank, and then just ask for clarification, what is the agreement stamp paper to be bought? Or if you can search in Google, maybe okay. Continue.
Proposal, acceptance, consideration, proposal, acceptance, consideration, competency to contract, free consent, lawful object.
Yeah, first of all, for a contract to be made effective, there must be a proposal made by the insured, and that should be accepted by the insurance company. The consideration should be there. The consideration is that the insured is paying premium and for covering the risk of the insured. Competency to contract, that it must, both the people entering into contract must have competency. For example, if the person who is insuring is a minor, then it is not a valid contract. If the person insuring is an insolvent, undischarged insolvent, then it is not eligible. So free consent, it should not be a forced consent, and lawful object, it must be for lawful thing, and agreement cannot be for an illegal thing or not approvable in law. Very good. Now, number 2, please read.
An insurance contract have some basic features, namely, it is aleatory in nature. It is a contract of adhesion.
Yeah, I don't know what is the meaning of this. Please check it up. What is that? Aleatory. Okay. Now, it is based on the principle of?
It is based on the principle of utmost good faith. It is executor in nature. It is unilateral and conditional. Insurance contracts are usually personal agreements between the insurance company and the insured individual.
Very good. Thank you, Monica. Thank you. We will give chance to others. Somebody else.
Yes,
Sweta, would you like, who wants to read now?
Kanchan Singh.
Kanchan Singh. Okay, please read. Your internet is okay?
Yes, sir. My internet is okay.
Please read. Please read. There are mainly
There are mainly two types of insurance businesses recognized under the Insurance Act 1938. Life insurance business, general insurance business, also called non-life business. This is subdivided into the following three subcategories. Fire insurance businesses, marine insurance business, miscellaneous insurance business. Fourth one, an insurance intermediary is a person or a company that helps you in buying insurance. Insurance intermediaries facilitates the placement and purchase of insurance and provides service to insurance companies and consumers that complement the insurance placement process. Traditionally, insurance intermediaries sorry, sir, have been categorized as either insurance agents or insurance brokers. Fifth, the market players in insurance industries includes agents, brokers, surveyors, and loss assessors, health third-party administrators.
this will come only in the case of Mediclaim policies. Continue. Section 210.
Section 210 of Insurance Act 1938 defines as insurance agents as an insurance agent licensed under Section 42 of the said Act and who received or agrees to receive payment by way of commission or other remuneration in consideration of his soliciting or procuring insurance business, including business relating to the continuance, renewal or revival of policies of insurance.
Yeah, actually, wait. Here, this is an important point. An insurance agent is who is the insurance agent? One, he is agreeing to receive payment as commission from the insurance company. For what? For his soliciting or procuring business. And not only opening, not only taking initially policies, but also a renewal and also a revival of the insurance. அதாவது ஒரு ஏஜென்ட் வந்து அக்ரி பண்ணிக்கிறாரு, என்னன்னா கமிஷன் வாங்கிக்கிறாரு. எதுக்கு? அவர் இன்சூரன்ஸ் பாலிசி கேன்வஸ் பண்றாரு. அவர் கேன்வஸ் பண்ணிட்டு அதை கேன்வஸ் பண்ணா மட்டும் போறாது, ப்ரப்போசல் மட்டும் போறாது, அப்புறம் ரெனியூவல் ரிவைவல் எதனாச்சும் தேவைன்னாலும் அதுக்கும் அவர் சர்வீஸ் கொடுக்கிறாரு. அவர்தான் இன்சூரன்ஸ் ஏஜென்ட். நம்பர் 7, ப்ளீஸ் ரீட்.
Regulation 2 first of the IRDA Insurance Brokers Regulation 2002 defines insurance broker as a person for the time being licensed by the authority under Regulation 11 who for remuneration arranges insurance contract with insurance companies and or reinsurance companies on behalf of his clients.
Actually, this broker, I have never come across any such broker so far, because whenever I needed a policy, I used to go to the insurance agent and he will help me fill the application form and take the policy. I have never come across broker. Maybe there is a category like this. Maybe we can search in Google who are the insurance brokers, famous people. Somebody can search and tell me tomorrow. Number 8, the basic difference.
The basic difference between an insurance broker and an insurance agent is that while an insurance broker represents the client while an insurance agent represents the insurance company. As a corollary to the above, an insurance broker is licensed to recommend the products of any insurance company, whereas insurance agent at any point in time can sell insurance products of any one insurance company with which he is attached.
Continue.
as surveyors or a loss assessor is relevant for general insurance business, where assessment of the loss of the subject matter insured is very important for deciding the claim amount. As general insurance contracts are indemnity contracts in nature, the amount paid by the insurance company cannot exceed the amount of actual loss incurred. The job of the surveyors or a loss assessor is therefore to arrive at the exact amount of loss incurred, and his role is critical to a general insurer.
Yeah, here this is not very important for us, but still read it. Continue, number 10.
Yes, sir. IRDA has issued standard instruction and guidelines applicable for approval renewal of agent training instead of wide reference IRDA AGTS CIR GLD 269/12/2011 dated on 7th December 2011.
Very good. Continue.
Lesson roundup. Life Insurance Companies Act 1912 was the first statutory measure to regulate his business,
Huh?
regulate life businesses. In 1928, the Indian Insurance Company Act was enacted to enable the government to collect statistical information about both life and non-life businesses. Business transact in India by Indian and foreign insurance, including provident insurance societies. In 1972, with the passing of the General Insurance Business Nationalization Act, general insurance business was nationalized with effect from 1st January 1973.
Continue.
In December 2000, the subsidiaries of the General Insurance Corporation of India were restructured as independent companies, and at the same time, GIC was converted into a national reinsurer.
Okay. Continue.
The IRDA Act has established the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority, IRDA or authority, as a statutory regulator or regulate and promote the insurance industry in India and to protect the interest of holders of insurance policies.
Yeah.
The
Insurance.
The Insurance Act 1938 broadly provides the ground rules for the operating insurance companies in India. Only companies formed and registered under the Companies Act 1956, which were under the foreign equity is not more than 26%, are allowed against
1 minute. Now change to 74.
74%.
Yeah. Or allowed IRDA only public.
IRDA allows only public limited companies.
Okay.
IRDA is vested with power under the Act of cancel the registration of insurers on certain grounds, such as default in complying with the previous of the Act of Regulation passed.
With the provisions.
Yes, sir. With the provisions of the Act of Regulation passed thereunder, carrying on business other than insurance business, etc. Yes, sir. An insurance company needs to have a chief executive officer who is also the principal officer of the company. An insurance agent is a person who, after obtaining a license from IRDA, is authorized to solicit to procure insurance business on behalf of the one insurance company with whom the agent is attached.
So the system goes like this. Those people who want to become an agent, they go and write the exam with IRDA. If they pass the test, then they are being recognized as agents. Then any of the insurance companies will take them as an agent. It seems somewhere we read one person can be an agent of one insurance company only. Continue.
Insurance companies are allowed to pay a consideration called commission, which is calculated as a percentage of premium on the policies procured by the agent. The insurance association shall have two councils, a life insurance council and a general insurance council. comprising of the life and non-life insurance companies respectively as their members.
Mm.
In order to enforce
1 minute. In order to enforce. Mm.
In order to enforce timely readdressal of customer grievances, the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority has issued guidelines of grievances redressal by insurance companies. Non-governmental organization or a self-help group or a microfinance institution or a non-profit organization, companies registered under Section 25 of the Companies Act 1956 can be appointed by an insurer to act as a micro-insurance agent.
Very good. So I think we have done about 4 or 5 pages today. Maybe we will continue afterwards. In the meantime, you can also go through this. This material is available in the folder provided to you. You read the materials provided to you along with the 70 questions I showed you at the beginning of the class, which has been posted as a video. Already it has been posted as a video. And I don't know whether I have shared that. Let me see that. Or I will give the questions in the comment itself. You can read that also. And prepare for those questions. So very good. Today at 9 p.m. again, we will meet as it is,
Sir,
this
PDF.
Yeah, tell me.
This PDF.
This PDF is there in the material given to you. I am reading only.
PDF name, sir, I am asking. PDF name.
Here, 1 minute. Yeah. This is lesson roundup. I would have given a paper known as lesson roundup. Lesson roundup. Let me 1 minute. Let me see whether it is. I can show you that. LIC ADO folder. I am coming. Just a minute. LIC ADO folder. I am coming, and I am searching here. Now you can see this also. Are you able to see that now? I am entering LIC ADO interview 16/10/2019. Here, lesson. It is here now. Anybody has seen this earlier or not? I got it from here only. Insurance awareness, insurance basics, glossary, document, Aparchit, bank interview, Bankers Adda. Bankers Adda interview. This is a very good book. I told you, you must go through. Biodata format, D for difference, documents needed for LIC, economic survey, expected questions, then expected questions in LIC. This is the latest one I have given, 70 questions. I was asking you about that. That is given here. And here, here it is given OneDrive.com. It is there. Insurance. I think it is given as some insurance only. Let us see where it is. It is not opening. Let me see afterwards. It's not opening. Probably it is not opening. Now it is opening. Is this the latest one or the old one? I will give it to you in our WhatsApp page itself. Don't worry. Here, insurance. Any one of these papers must be there. Insurance terms, insurance awareness notes by. Is this that one? No, this is not that one. Then insurance awareness, LIC AAO, LIC ambitious Baba, LIC ADO questions as roles. Lesson roundup. Otherwise, I will attach it to your WhatsApp. Don't worry, I will attach it. Same thing. Okay, very good. Any other points you would like to ask? But you have lot of things to read. Nothing. See, even if you read this insurance bolt, this itself will give you lot of ideas. insurance bolt of olive board material. This is containing lot of ideas about insurance. You can go through that also. Mostly it will be repetition from one book to another one only. Very good. So please read this. 9 o'clock again we will meet, because I was just telling you, yeah, 6:30, 8 o'clock. Anybody who has got an interview on say 12th or 13th like that, if you want to interview, there is a slot available with me at 8:20 and 8:40. You can just message me. I will get it done for today itself. Otherwise, any other date you want, we can get it done.
कल के लिए हो सकता है?
Pardon?
थर्सडे के लिए हो सकता है इंटरव्यू?
Today, आज रात के लिए तो आपको होगा 8:20. 8:20. कल भी है, tomorrow भी है, tomorrow 8 o'clock है. आप मैसेज दे दीजिए, मैसेज दे दीजिए, हम कंफर्म कर देगा. Thank you so much. Best wishes. We will, and anybody has not received the interview letter, my Tamil Nadu vandacha ellarku andarku vachinda. Have you received the interview call letter?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You have received. What is the date? Tamil Nadu? 15th. So
14th.
please take one interview early, say 7th or 8th or 9th, so that another one you can try around 12th or 13th. If everyone comes in the last minute, I may not be able to conduct it. Okay?
Sir,
But thank you. Thank you so
sir, I
much.
have one doubt, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
sir, ఈ ఇంటర్వ్యూ కాల్ లెటర్స్ పోస్ట్ వస్తాయని చెప్తున్నారు కదా సార్, డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోవడానికి వీలు అవుదా?
No. Interview call letter.
పోస్ట్ ద్వారా మన హోమ్ అడ్రస్ కి వస్తుందని చెప్తున్నారు సార్, డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోవడానికి వీలు అవుతుందా?
That we should ask other candidates only. Anybody has received a interview call letter? I think
Yes, sir.
you have received
Sir,
it through.
my friend from
Yeah, tell.
Sir, my friend from Bangalore region, she also got interview letter to her home address only, sir.
Through
She-
post.
Yes, sir. I also get.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No.
Postal only, sir.
Postal only.
But we cannot download from anything, sir. They'll get postal, sir, to their home address.
Acha. So please try to tell the home address what that you have given. Ask them to send it to you again quickly through courier. Okay? అర్థమైందా?
అర్థమైంది సార్.
మీకు ముందు అడ్రస్ లో అది వస్తే అక్కడ ఎవరికైనా చెప్పి దానికి మీ దగ్గర కొరియర్ లో పంపించాలి. आपको भेजना पड़ेगा. देख लीजिए. ठीक है? Very good. Any other points? Yeah, any other doubts, please? Nothing, no doubt. But
Sir,
yeah, tell me, but mainly they may not ask very much deep also. They will test whether you have desire to canvas, whether you have desire to request people. மத்தவங்க தமிழ்ல சொன்னாக்க மத்தவங்களை கெஞ்சணும், கொஞ்சணும், கொஞ்சி அவங்க கிட்ட இருந்து பாலிசி வாங்கணும். हिंदी में बोलने से क्या बोलना है? लोग से प्यार से बात करना, प्यार से बोलना, उनसे आप बिजनेस लेना है. Telling in English, you have to talk to people with a smile, with a lot of consideration, empathy, make them take the policy. Whether you have that attitude, whether you are having the aptitude to do that, do you have an ability to do that? That is what the authorities will check. And for that, you must communicate properly. Today, when some of us were reading, even while reading, you are not able to tell properly. Then I don't know how you are going to talk before the others as an interview. So you must develop confidence, practice before mirror speaking. Okay? This is the point I want to tell you. Any other doubt, please ask. Next.
जैसे कि वो
Next.
अपने
Yeah.
अपने जो के बारे में क्या-क्या पूछ सकते हैं सर?
आपका बारे में most common interview questions. There is a question there is a file known as most common interview questions given to you. In that 50 common interview questions are there. Mostly from there only they will ask. I have given you 3 folders. One LIC AAO folder, 2 LIC ADO folder, third LIC AAO ADO folder GU, that is guidely materials, all put it in one form, latest PEP files. So you go through all that and I think this is guidely material only. This is guidely. In this, there are this many files are there. You see, so many files are there. This one is telling about documents required for interview, and next one, 1 minute, everything we will see it. The next one, it's only 1 page. It tells about what are the things you should have in hand, degree certificate, etc., etc. They are asking you to take original and 2 photocopies. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is this one. 5 is this one. Certain questions on what is Income Tax Act, etc. We will read it on some other day. Then next 6. Sixth is, this is again, this maybe I have repeated. What is this one? 64, same. They have repeated it probably, doesn't matter. Next one, this is 22 pages about financial market, then functions of financial market, maximum commercial paper, etc. This also we will study one of these days. So you can go through, there are 3 folders I have given you, but LIC AAO folder, LIC ADO folder, mostly same. And this one only is different. You can go through. And in this only, I have given that subject questions also. And Bankers Adda interview also. I have given here also and in the other place also. This is a very good book. You can, it's not opening here. It will be opening in the other one. Here subject questions folder, commerce questions, etc. But nowadays, commerce people only, they will ask questions related, whereas civil engineering and all, the questions they will ask is very odd questions. What are the major civil engineering companies? What are the contracts going on in your state? Like that only. So those are all very silly questions. Which is the famous civil engineering company? Like that. And any recent changes that have happened in your field, they can ask you. These are the questions they will ask you. Very good. Thank you so much. We'll meet at tonight, 9 o'clock. Please read a lot. Prepare yourself very well. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.